This here is known as my time. 410 to 15, you're mine. This is my life as I live with my cat and me. What you got to give? So sit and explore my life while I walk through life with strive. But I'm here for all to show, even those left behind can't glow.
Who's ready for a night of closing duties? Yay! Welcome back, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? On my way to work. It's gonna be a long night. I'll be closing by myself. This should be interesting. Hopefully it's not too busy. I can focus on making sure I get everything done properly and have a good night. It's not a beautiful day in this neighborhood. Not a beautiful day in this neighborhood. So won't you fuck off? Oh man, I was watching the news last night about the whole Boston protest and everything. Man, those police went way out of line. Way out of line. Yeah, those police were way out of line. They actually started breaking the law, destroying people's property and shit like that. And it was all because they were protesting on a public grounds that was funded by the bankers of the city. So I can't have that shit. So this is actually a pretty decent walk that I get to go by every day. You know, there's a greenhouse over there that I can look at with the stables, the horse stables where they do the training. I got Citadel Hill over here where I can walk by the fort every day. And I got CBC Radio Canada right there, and that park that I used to show you guys, the gardens right there. And then down this street one block you got the main hub, which is where I work. So there's a lot going on in this area, which is pretty nice. When I first moved here, I actually worked down here, actually just half a block up at Smitty's. That kind of sucked because I had to be there like 5 o'clock in the morning. And that's never fun for somebody who's a night owl like me. Alright, let's get to work. Let's get this shit done, son. I'll see you on my break. Oh, glorious break. It's like 12 o'clock already. I've been kind of just busting it out. I had 2 guys in the back, one doing dishes, one doing prep, and then I'm out at the front doing everything else. Ah, so much fun. And earlier when I was out on one of my smoke breaks, there was a group of kids standing over just down the street there. And the police started fucking surrounding them. You know, there was three cops. I'd say about probably 10, 15 kids. They're all street kids, and the cops just started fucking like flexing their muscles and shit. It's like, hey, you guys can't be around here. You guys can't hang out here. So I walked up to one of the cops. I was like, what exactly are they doing wrong? He's like, oh, they're loitering. I was like, no. If they were standing over there, they would be loitering. Right here is public property. There's no sign that says you can't loiter on public property. Are you gonna go bother all the people waiting for the bus? Because by your logic, they're loitering. You should be going and giving them problems. He's like, no, it's just these guys. I was like, why is it just these guys? Did they do something wrong? Did they break the law? Is there a reason? Why are you bothering them? And you couldn't give me a fucking answer. That's one of the things I keep saying. Everybody's like, why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care? You know, about the states and what's going on and everything like that. It's because these motherfuckers are showing everybody that how they're acting is right. They're showing the corporations and the politicians how to screw over the system, and they're showing the police that they can do whatever the fuck they feel like it and not have any repercussion coming back to them. Yes, I'm talking to a camera. That girl just gave me the fucking weirdest look. But the Boston protests, I mean, the police were breaking the law. They were destroying people's property for no fucking reason at all. And shit's just getting out of hand. So yeah, I thought it would be a good idea to go see what those cops had up their ass. And apparently they had nothing. They just wanted to be dickheads. Just like the cop the other day who made me stand out in the rain because I couldn't stand 4 meters. And I couldn't be 4 meters to the side. I had to be 4 meters completely away. Wow. And he's like, you have to go stand over there. I couldn't stand in the cover. I had to go stand in the rain. And I looked at him, I was like, you know, I really appreciate you making me stand in the rain. He's like, well, maybe you shouldn't smoke. And I looked down, I was like, well, maybe you shouldn't be a dickhead. He's like, what was that? I was like, are you a cop or a security guard? He's like, I'm a security guard. I was like, oh, well then maybe you shouldn't be a dickhead. Fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna get back in, finish up my closing duties, hopefully get this rest of the hours fucking flying by. And back home to my kitty cat who likes to piss me off. Another day, another shift is over. I find it funny still that after a week I'm already running the shift. And I don't know if any of you noticed last night on Facebook or Google+, but I posted this story, this article, about this senator down in the States who started the "We Are the 53%, Screw the 99." And he created this group on Tumblr to, you know, mock the people who are protesting and shit like that. And somebody asked me, you know, why does this matter? Why do you care? Shit like that, you know, what everybody asks me. Well, now this guy started as saying, you know, we are the 53% of Americans who actually pay their federal taxes. Well, that's fine. You want to be a pompous prick, that's okay. What you fail to mention is that the reason that 47% of people don't pay federal taxes is because either they're on welfare, unemployed, or simply can't do it. And what he fails to mention also is that doesn't include income tax, sales tax, all the shit that this motherfucker doesn't have to pay at all. And his little sign, you know, because everybody's taking pictures with their little notes and shit, his note says, I work 3 jobs. Okay, you want to know what those 3 jobs were? One of them was setting up a Tumblr thing for this website. The other one was working as a CNN analyst. Ooh, you have to go to a fucking studio once a month to fucking yell at poor people. Well, poor you. And his third one was being a senator. Grant you, this guy's a millionaire. And he's like, okay, so you work 3 jobs. His next one was, I have a house I can't afford, or I can't sell. It's like, huh. Does that mean that you were tricked in and duped into buying a mortgage you can't afford like everybody else in the fucking country? Or did you just be an idiot and buy a house you can't afford, period? And then his other thing said, my health insurance costs are through the roof. Well, you're bitching about the private health market or health industry that you fucking promote as a Republican, the one that you've been backing and getting rid of regulations so that they can charge an obscene amount of money to these people, and you want to complain about it. The same person who signed off on the bills to get rid of the regulations for the same things you're bitching about paying. Like, and then he has all these other people, you know, Marines and shit like that, telling people to stop fucking whining and shit like that. It's like, oh, I was on welfare and on food stamps and now I own my own business and shit like that. Well, good for you. Good for you. You got the help you needed when you needed it from the government, and they gave you a chance to succeed in life, to achieve your American dream. And now you want to bitch and complain, saying nobody else deserves that right? The whole reason these motherfuckers are protesting in the first place is so that they have the opportunity to have the opportunity you had. So that they have a chance to make the American dream. So they have the chance to, I don't know, get rich, you know? The whole reason these protests are happening is so that the corporations and the politicians will stop taking away those opportunities for people. So that they will stop buying and rigging the system to fill their own fucking pockets. But this pompous fucking motherfucker, you like the swearing, I'm going off on the swearing now. This guy's out there mocking these people and then getting other people who are too fucking ignorant and too stupid to fucking learn something to actually, you know, how do I put this? Learn something. Idiots. And the one thing that is driving me fucking crazy with all this shit going on is the news stations, the news networks. It's not just Fox this time, it's CNN, MSNBC, NBC, all of them. Like, you do a contrast, right? So you have the Tea Party movement, where it was a bunch of organized people who wanted to fight the bailouts. You know, the same reason or partly the same motivation that started these 99% protests. And within a couple months, they had backing from Coke Industries. You know, I mentioned them before. And a whole bunch of other banks and financial institutions and shit like that to help them along with their movement to get people into politics and shit like that. And every news network before was glorifying them, saying, oh, they're so great and everything like that. And now that we actually have a true grassroots movement that is not backed by the fucking CEOs and corporations, all the news networks are like, oh, look at these fucking hoodlums. Look at all these fucking people who don't know why the hell they're there. A bunch of idiot ingrates. It just makes me sick. The fucking hypocrisy that people... these people can't believe this stuff that they're saying. I honestly cannot tell myself that these people actually believe what they're telling other people on their news stations. There's no way. These people are, they're just following their fucking boss's lines and boss telling them what to say and shit like that, and they say it without any regard to what they said the day before. Like, look at Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney's a perfect example. Last week he was calling these fucking people protesting a bunch of hoodlums and people who didn't know any better and a bunch of unemployed bums and shit like that. And this week he's fucking praising them, saying, oh yeah, I'm totally with the grassroots movement, I sympathize with them, and blah 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 blah. Really? So what happened, Mitt? All of a sudden you just fucking turn a leaf? Well, the Republicans start turning on you and now you're just gonna go back whatever the populace is? I'm glad people are finally starting to pay attention to what's going on, but unfortunately it's not enough. There's not enough people. Everybody needs to start waking up. Everybody needs to start paying attention and stop giving a fuck about what color car they want. And start looking out for the people next to them. That's so sad. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that, you know, these protests will actually create some change? Do you think these protests will actually do anything in regards to the attitude of the politicians or how the system's run? Or do you guys think that they're all just wasting their time and in a couple weeks they'll all forget about it and go back to their everyday lives? I'm kind of up in the air. I really don't know. The norm is that everybody just is all gung-ho for the first little while and then everybody just, yeah, whatever. But, you know, I don't really see it this time. Yeah. Sure, people have to go to work and people have to fucking live their lives and shit like that. They can't be down protesting 24/7, but there's a lot of people poor right now. There's a lot of people out of work. And there's a lot of angry people. So let me know what you guys think in that regards. I'm interested in seeing where you guys stand. Alright there, kitty. What you got for me today? Hi. You're such a good kitty cat. You're such a good kitty. Let's see. Did you throw up on anything today? No, everything looks good. Hi. Hi, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey? What's up? Come here. Come here, babies. Hi. Hi. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Hey? Yes. Hi. Kisses? Kisses? Thank you. Thank you. Well, I just sat down to go over my emails from today and shit like that, and I saw there was a message from YouTube. It's like, oh, what's this? Copyright infringement strike #1. Apparently my Daily Show video that had over 5,000 video views or some shit like that. Yeah, apparently somebody fucking flagged it. Got me a fucking copyright strike. So my account is no longer in good standing after fucking almost 10 months. That is no longer in good standing. So that's great. Now all I need is 2 more and my channel will get deleted. That's just awesome. I love that fact. I love it. And it's not like I monetized the fucking video or anything like that. I just had it on there. it makes me wonder sometimes how all these other people have like videos of songs and shit like that have millions of views, but they're not deleted and shit like that. And I have one video. One video of a Daily Show clip that everybody seemed to enjoy, and they fucking delete it. Well, guess James has to be a good boy. Anyway, I'll end it there for today. This has been a really weird day for me. It's been up and down, left and right, backwards and forwards and diagonal. So I'll end it there. Hope you guys had a good day. Let me know what you guys think about the topics I covered in regards to the 53% and all that protest bullshit and everything like that. I'm interested in seeing where you guys stand. And I don't have to close tomorrow, but I am working pretty late, so should be a interesting day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay strong, stay wise, you wankers. Peace.